Hello people. Most of us may feel little bit difficult at the beginning of Microsoft Excel learning. But when you start doing basic tasks with Excel, you feel very comfortable. In these videos, I will explain how to use Excel by using only keyboard and avoiding mouse. Most of the work can be done faster by using Excel shortcuts provided in these videos. Start working with Excel by using these shortcuts. Let's start today's session. In this video, we'll see the basics of Microsoft Excel. First, we see how to open MS Excel. Let's see how to open an Excel. We can open Excel in two ways. In a traditional method, we can open an Excel by following path. First, click on Windows button in your keyboard. Start menu will open like this. Down here, type the word Excel. Then you can see a green color icon like this. Click on this icon. Now Excel is opened. This is the Excel window. Now we will see second method where we can open Excel faster than previous method. So let's close this. First press and hold Windows button, then press R in your keyboard. You can see a window like this. Here just type the word Excel, then press enter. That's how we can enter into Excel. We learned how to open an Excel. Now we will understand the Excel view. Once you open Excel, the window looks like this. Here left side you can see the list of file names. These all are Excel files you worked recently. If you want to open any recently closed files, you can just click on a particular link. Suppose if I want to open this file, just click on this link. See, this is the file I worked recently. Let's go back to basic view. Down here, you can see one link with folder icon. Using this, you can open an existing Excel file saved in your PC. Let's see how can we do this. Click Open Other Workbooks. Then click on Browse. Select the Excel file you want to open. Then click on Open. This is the file. We can open existing Excel file in other ways. Just go to the folder where you have saved your file. Select the file and press Enter key from your keyboard. I prefer this as it is faster. Coming back to main window, here you can see multiple tiles with different names like blank workbook, welcome to Excel, etc. Except this blank workbook, all other tiles are just ready templates given by Microsoft. Now I'm going with blank workbook. This is where you can start your work. At the top, you can see the different tabs like Home, Insert and so on. Each will have different options and each option will have different functionality. We'll see all this in detail in our further videos. Below that, we have these two boxes. First one is called Name Box and another one is Formula Bar. If you move your mouse cursor over this, you can see the name of these boxes. The larger one is Formula Bar and small one is Name Box. Just remember these names, we'll get back to this after a while. Below that, you have multiple white boxes. This is the place you do your entire work. These boxes are called cells. This vertical series of cells are called fields or columns. In Excel, generally all these columns are named with English alphabets. You can increase or decrease the size of these columns like this. Remember, these are called fields or columns. These horizontal series of cells are called rows. In Excel, generally all these rows are named with numerical numbers. Even here, you can increase or decrease the size of these rows like this. So, combination of row series and column series is our workplace. This is called as grid view. In this workplace, each cell will have a name. That name you can see in this name box. This name is also called as reference. If you want to see the name or reference of a cell, just go to that cell. Here you can see the name or reference of the cell. If you want, you can change the cell name. How to do that? Just go to the cell which you want to rename. Then come to this name box and type the name, then press enter. Note that each cell should have unique name. You can't use one name for more than one cell. That is the function of name box. In this workspace, you can move from one cell to another by using arrow keys like this. You can select any cell by using your mouse as well. But please don't use your mouse while working in this workplace as it will kill your time. So try to use only keyboard. If you want to see the last row, how can you see that? Can you scroll down like this? Don't do that. Again, it will take some hours of time to reach last row. So what to do? We have a shortcut for this. In your keyboard, press and hold the control key, then press down arrow like this. It will take you to the last row. This is the last row. In the same way, to see the last column, press and hold control key, then press right arrow button in your keyboard. Like this, it will take you to the last column. Like this, we can move to last row or last column using control and arrow keys. Now one question should come here, that is, how to move from one cell to a specific cell. For example, if I want to move to cell F22, how to do that? For this, we have an option. Let's see. First press and hold the control key, then press G button in the keyboard. You will see a new window like this. Here under reference, give the name or reference of the cell. Then click OK. Here I am giving F22. Okay. See, now I am in F22 cell. That's it. This entire workspace is called as worksheet. You can rename this worksheet. You can also add more worksheets by clicking on this plus button. That's all about how to move in this workspace from one cell to another. Now we start working in this workspace. To enter any text or number in these cells, suppose if I want to enter hello world, go to the cell where you want to enter the data, then start typing in your keyboard like this. You can type anything in cell, but remember you can't type any text starting with equal to symbol. It is not a limitation to Excel. There is a special purpose for this. We see that in our further videos. That's how we can work in Excel. Now, how to save our work or data? We can save our Excel work in Excel files. These files are called as workbook. To save this, go to the title bar. Here, corner, you can find a save icon. Click on this. Then click on browse. Select the path where you want to save. I am selecting desktop. Enter the file name, then click save. So I have saved the file on my desktop. Let's see whether the file is saved. See, this is the file. If you want to continue your work, you can open this file and continue. Let me open the file. See, this is the data we entered. You can use Ctrl+S to save data. To save another copy of this workbook, you can use Save As option. Go to File tab, then click on this Save As. Then click on Browse, select the path where you want to save. I am selecting desktop, enter the file name, then click Save. Close this file, go to desktop. See here, the file got saved as a copy with different name. You can open and edit it. For save as, you can use F12 as shortcut key. Just press F12, enter further details, then click on save. You can open the saved Excel files using shortcut. Press and hold Ctrl key, then press O. Then click on browse. Select the path where the file located. Then select the file. Click open. This is the file. So far, we have seen how to open Excel, understanding the basic view, how to save as a file. Along with that, we saw below shortcuts. Ctrl plus right arrow is for moving to last column. Ctrl plus down arrow is for moving to last row. Ctrl plus G is moving to specific cell based on reference. and Control S is to save the data and F12 is to save as a new file. So that's all about this video. We'll see further concepts in our next videos. Any suggestions, please comment below.